All right, we have one more match. This isn't with the ladies of the bell tournament. A this is just a race to seven. We have Kim, birthday girl, and Cassandra from Reno, one of my longtime dear friends. And she's coming over here right now. Yo yo, you're live. Yeah, what's up? Like 1,000? All right, hold on. Give me like 2 minutes. Okay, we are back. This is an eight ball match. I'm Mark Adams. We have Cassandra from Reno. We're going to get down on this. I'm going to bring up my barricade. Wow. I'm Mark Adams. This is, let me see, is this, this looks like it's Kim. Let's see what Kim has decided to take here. Stripes. Really close to her work here, but she's doing a good job by clearing her balls out. Yeah, this is a lot of fun, guys. This is you guys probably seen the description. Let me go ahead and see if this is going good on YouTube, and I will. I'm still with you. I haven't went anywhere. This is kind of extra. This isn't part of the tournament, but this is just some live action. So thanks for having us. We have 3 viewers. Let me go ahead and see if this is going good on YouTube. It's going good. I heard myself, so we're doing good. Anyways, I hope everybody from Reno can watch this, can see this. I can actually share it to Reno pool players and news. That would be kind of fun. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that. Go to your groups. How about I'll look for. All right, so I posted it to um, Reno pool players and news. That is actually one of my old. I spelt it wrong. CH, and I'm going to get back to this here in a minute. Here we go. All right, this is the first game in a race of 7, so they're keeping score. That's the overlay. They're going to. I don't have anything to do with the score, but I'll make sure that they keep it. I mean, between the both of them, we should get it. I'm going to put my barricade up here because it's getting kind of loud. Cassandra's doing good here. Now, Cassandra, I've known Cassandra for probably about 20 to 25 years over in the 775. She introduced me to Monk, Mr. Warren Costanza. She introduced me to everybody around Diamond Billiards way back in the day. Probably introduced me to like Jeff Heath. Kind of ran around with the Reno crowd, Carson City crowd. Got to actually hang out with Carson City Carl. I played him a couple times. Played Jeff Heath. Oh boy, that was just right into the rail. Opportunities here. Let's see what happens. I was all ready to go home. I had all the stuff packed up. I was ready to go. And well, that didn't happen. I am back here doing a money match. It looks like the first game is going to go to Cassandra. I mean, I do not see her not making this ball. Probably didn't want to run into it like that, but she has a side hole shot. All right, first one goes to Cassandra. You guys can see her on YouTube. If you want to see more of Cassandra, um, look on Vision Pool, and you look under. Gosh, I can't remember that we had some Vision movies, some like little short films that we did. One of them was us traveling, going to Las Vegas, and the second one was us going to Reno and then to Hard Times. And Cassandra had a tournament at the Woodrow's Tap Room. We went to that tournament. I don't want to ruin it for you. Just watch a couple of our movies under Vision Pool, Bizion. But anyways, you're watching on the Pocket of Boise. This is Cassandra. She's here for the tournament. It's called Ladies of the Felt. It's the annual tournament we have here, and they're doing a money match. So both of these players won it. It's Kim's birthday, so happy birthday to Kim. She even gave me some of her chocolate cake. So happy to have that. You know, I think I'm going to get this partition up because it's getting kind of loud in here, and I don't know if you guys can hear me 100%, but hey, I'm glad that I can commentate for Cassandra a little bit, just in case for some reason that I don't commentate for her in the tournament. So, anyways, I got to meet some of the players from Reno. It was a lot of fun to meet them. Maybe I'll get to hang out with them more. It seems like Reno, since I lived in Reno for a good 8 years, um, maybe even longer actually. But when I was in Reno, I played pool, and I wasn't hitting them bad. You know what I mean? Like I feel I elevated my game in Reno. There was That's where I learned how to play one pocket properly. Um, there was something happened in Reno. If there was something going on in Reno, happened to do with pool, um, guarantee Cassandra and I are right in the middle of it. Cassandra, this is a true story. One time, I am down at Diamond Billiards playing every day, gambling all the time. I'm gambling with some Filipino guys. So guess what Cassandra does? She's at the U.S. Bar Box Championships, hanging out with the Filipinos, hangs out with Jose Perica. So she says, "Hey, there's this guy down at Diamond Billiards. He'll gamble with anybody." So she shows up with Jose Perica. Jose comes up to me and says, "Hey, man, I'll give you a spot." And I'm all, "Hey, man, I like the action I'm in. I'm winning." And he says, "Come on, man." I'm like, "Cassandra, what are you doing to me? You railroad me, dude. I can't beat Jose Perica. I mean, what type of spot is going to make that right?" Oh my goodness. Fun times, memories. We've met a lot of good players, a lot of good people over the years. Um, the bartenders, we're still friends with the bartenders. They really took care of us. And the bartenders take care of the players. They're still. Anyways, I'm so glad to have run into Cassandra. I mean, we were hanging out every single day after when I wasn't at work. After work, we were hanging out all the time. Um, I took Cassandra to an emo concert back in the day. I took her to Hawthorne Heights. Cassandra's shooting good. She's stroking the balls. I'm so glad that she's able to come down and play. She's had some health issues, and it's good to see her playing good. Boy, she hit that about as close as you can without making it. I mean, it's in the pocket. All right, here is Kim's shot here. They're all kind of close together, and that might cause a problem. Race to 7, guys. Race to 7. It's going to be a long race to 7, but they're shooting pretty fast and they're having fun. Let's see if we have any viewers. Let's see if we have any. Cassandra sent me. Am I'm streaming right now? I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. Am I'm streaming right now? Cassandra just. She's funny. We have 3 watching right now worldwide. Thanks for watching. Thanks for viewing. Well, nope, nope, nope. All right, guys, let's get back to this. This is the second game. I'm pretty sure that Cassandra won the first one. Kim is on the 8 ball. All right. I'm going to go ahead and let them know that they didn't mark the first one or that Cassandra didn't. Was that the 8 ball? What the heck is going on? I feel like my seat is wet. That might just be me. Um, that's an extreme cut, kind of, but yeah, Lost the cue ball, and well, second one's going to go to Kim for sure. Let's see. Well, she didn't mark hers either. Let me ask him what's going on. Hold on one moment. All right, guys, they are streaming, and it's 1-1. For some reason, it's not showing up on. It's not showing up on the screen, but on their screen it's showing up. I don't know why. That's weird. Oh well. Comments are open, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Try to help you. All right. 1-1 is the count. Cassandra shooting. Yeah, it's really odd that it's not picking up the score, but it might be because, heck, I don't know why. It's weird. Okay, stripes are going to Cassandra. I think I'm not sure, but I overheard someone say, "Hey, we'll give you a ride, Cassandra," and she goes, "Okay," because I think she wants to. Dude, if I know Cassandra like I know Cassandra, she doesn't want to go home. She wants to stay in the pool hall all night long and and gamble because she. Tell you the truth, she doesn't get to do this stuff all the time. I mean, like they don't have a pool hall over in Reno like they used to, like Diamond Billiards or um, and that was our spot, man. We were there all the time, and we ran around the little tournaments, little bar tournaments they had around the area, and Kim is shooting to where when I watched her shoot the other night, I was really impressed with how well she was shooting. I feel that that could have been shot a little bit different. I don't know. Maybe that ball goes too. Does she have a ball to shoot next? She has an extreme cut. Maybe she can come run into that eight. That would help. No. Lost the ball there. Okay, this is opportunity for Cassandra. She's going to shoot this one down here, go up table, shoot these two up in the top left, and try to play shape on this eight ball. It's by the three. She went a totally different way from what I thought she was going to do. I'll tell you. She's really straight in on this. Um, she's probably got to put low on this, or yeah, she's got to come back a little bit, but she didn't get there. But she's got to cut. She can cut this in the corner, and I like the shot because it's going to carry the cue ball away from the three too. Did she just lose the cue ball on the side? Yeah, she's got to shoot better than this. I mean, Kim shoots pretty. She's been shooting pretty good lately. All right, it's going to be 2-1. I don't know why it's not loading up on here, guys, but it's 2-1 in a race of seven. Cassandra had the first one, and Kim has won the last two. Yep. I wonder if there's a way I can like turn this volume up. If there is, I don't know how to do it. Let's see if I can turn it. Oh, there we go. It's a possibility that I was turning it down and not knowing it, but the audio now seems to be a little bit better, hopefully, or maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just what I can hear. I don't know. That looks like Cassandra's shooting right now. Yep, yep. I was walking through the pool hall earlier, and all I hear is Mark Adams, Mark Adams, and I turned around, it's Cassandra, and I thought I'd seen her walk in, but I wasn't sure if it's her. It's good to have a friend like I remember her when she came up to me in Reno, and she's like, "Is this your first time here?" And I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "Are you trying to figure this place out?" And I'm all, "What do you mean? I mean, you want me to introduce you to everybody?" And I said, "Sure." So she introduced me to everybody, and I ended up being one of the like I would say almost one of the main staples of the place, really, because like it was myself and Brian, and we played with all the players there, and yeah, it ended up being something. Um, the pool hall there ended up being like home away from home, knowing all the players. Um, world champions, met so many champions through that place. All right, Cassandra, this is go time here. A little too far, maybe? I don't know. Let's look at this. Let's relook at this. Um, you want to keep them away from any of. Oh man. Well, now she could be in a little trouble there because she could just run a couple balls here and then just play safe. You know. But also, Kim has a problem with that 8 ball being where it is. We're going to see how this pans out. It's going to be safety. Good thing there's no 3 ball and 8 ball. Wow. She can just dick with her all she wants. She's not going to get a hit on that 8 ball, and she knows it. You know what would be the best shot right here? Kicking that 9 ball away from that 8 ball and having, I don't know. She can try to make it. That's a good shot. Got to watch the hit on this one. Oh no. Now it's a situation because that 8 ball is not coming out of there. Boy, this is she's kind of looking to see what she can do here. Just make this and come back down. Boy, you're going to run all these balls out and still come down to that 15 and not have a place for it. I think there's nothing she can do right there. I mean, she's got to give it up. Hopefully that pocket will accept that 8 ball because there's a point there too, but you got to just hit that with draw. I'm just going to load it in. Oh, man. She wanted to make sure that she got a good hit on it. I thought that ball would have went. Maybe it's possible it might not have. And I guess it's better to keep it there in the pocket. She's going to try to hook her right here behind the. See, the thing is, if Cassandra, I don't know, that's going to work. That'll work. That'll work. I don't know if going for this 8 ball shot's the right shot. Or trying to hit it because you're going to break the 15 out. There, that's a good shot. Don't scratch. I don't know if scratch is a loss here. I think it's just ball in hand. Now, if you were to pocket The 8 ball and scratch, that's making an early. That'd be an early 8 ball, and that'd be a lost game. But in this situation, um, boy, there's nothing. There's no way to get that 15 out. It's hurting her and it's saving her too. She can just call safe and just roll up. Now that one goes. You don't want to. I don't like just rolling this ball in because you can scratch. This is a trap. It's a trap. Hit that. Hit it hard with low. The draw. Oh no. Now it's gonna. That's now the 15's gonna be makeable. It's maybe she didn't have the what I thought she did. I think she's more at risk if I don't know what the plan is here. She can get safety here, but I don't know. I don't know. It's she's running out of options here of what to do on the 15. What is the plan? Is she going to bank that up there and hook her somehow again? That 8 ball's got to go. If you hit the left side of the 8 ball, will that 8 ball go? From here, it looks like it just goes, and you just hit it hard with draw. Hit the left side of the 8 ball. There it goes. All right, 2-2 is the score in race of 7. Cassandra and Kim. I was almost out of here, guys. I was almost out of here, and then Cassandra says, "Could we live stream this, or can we?" And I'm like, yeah." And I'm like, I was just gonna set it up to stream it, just like regular stream. And I'm like, "Did you want commentary?" And then she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Because you know what? I'd be home sleeping right now. That's not happening. I don't care. It's Cassandra, and I don't see her very often. And let's do this, man. Let's run it. Let's do it. 2-2 in a race of 7. At least it's not a long race. It kind of slowed up because that where the 8 ball was and where the 15 ball was, one went there. So an 8 ball, you break the balls, one goes. You can choose whatever ones you want. You just have to follow it up. So this shot will determine if you're going to be stripes or solids, And it's going to be stripes for Cassandra, solids for Kim. I'm going to have to get up early tomorrow. Why so early? It's okay. It's for a good cause. The cause being pool. Okay, now that shot right there is going to put her at risk. Especially if Cassandra doesn't shoot that stripe that's down here. It's blocking the pocket. She's going to have to get precise shape to get that 4 ball all the way up in the top left. So Cassandra's going to be able to maneuver around, make some balls here. And the balls are available to her to do that. She might decide to go down table. She's going to have to come back up for that 15. So maybe since he's close to it, she might think that's a. If that's a 13, that 15 will just slow it down. And she's in good shape here. She's in good shape. The 11 goes. 15 could go in the corner pocket. I think she might go for the 11 and just roll to the rail and get what it looks like. Boy, she shot that awful hard. Once you shoot hard, it seems like the pocket gets smaller when you shoot it hard sometimes. Okay, they might be taking a small break. So much money involved, you don't want to rush things. You don't want to get the high speed wobbles. I mean, I get it. You know, when we lived in Reno, that's when the Sands Regency still was going on. You would have like once a year, you would have the U.S. Bar Boss Championships, and you would have everybody from all over the country, other countries. I'm talking all over the United States would be coming to this. It's a prestigious tournament. The biggest one on the West Coast, Derby City being the biggest one on the East Coast, kind of. But for the West Coast, the U.S. Bar Boss Championships was the tournament, and every year we would just have a blast with it. We were all about pool, and we would go down, hang out with the players every year. We were friends with a lot of the players from California. The kids, of course, we knew who all the up and coming kid players were. Um, Mary Rakin used to hang out with us. I remember Mary Rakin when she was like 15. I I was like, "Hey Mary, you out of the tournament?" She goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "You want to go to the mall?" And she goes, "I don't know." And I'm like, "It's right next to the pool hall." She goes, "Yeah, let's go." So we took the bus down and went to the mall and then went to Diamond Billiards and kind of chauffeured around. And they were friends of ours. And then it was kind of cool. Years later, my daughter moved down to Reno, Cheyenne, and uh, Murray Rakin would show her how to shoot, because man, she's just like I think her what was her I want to say that her Fargo was 6. Heck, actually I can't remember, but it was way up there. And it's kind of fun because all of our friends are still in pool. I remember um, Cassandra's got pictures with Tony Chohan hanging out with him, and I remember she wanted to get a picture with Monk, and Monk says, "No, don't get my picture. What? Take a picture of this guy. He's gonna be something someday." And it was Tony Chohan, and yeah, I remember it was Rachel Bink, okay, from Inside Pool, was hanging out with us from Canada, and she was like top 19th or 16th player for the women's 9 ball in the United States, and also number one in Canada at the time. And she was hanging out in Reno with us, and um, yeah, fun times. Who won that one? Well, shoot, I'm sitting there talking away, and I don't know why, but the score is not coming up on here, but it does. But it's okay. At least we have commentary and you can see the game. And I'll go down and ask what the score is here in a minute. Not a big deal. Let's look and see how many viewers we have. We have 5 watching right now. Will Briscoe actually won the gold division last weekend. We all know that Kim and Will play a lot together. That's why I mentioned it. Oh my gosh. Tomorrow's going to come so soon. And I'll be like, why didn't I just go home last night? Why did I stay? Oh, yeah, because it's only race of 7. And we're about halfway done with it. Somebody's at 3. She might be straight in. Is that the 9 ball? What's that? If she shoots a 9, rolls up and gets that other stripe in the opposite side. Yeah, and she'll be able to come down. She has some problems with how these balls are kind of stuck together on the left. I don't think she has the angle to cut that. She may have to incorporate a cross corner. Nice. She's going to have a cut here. She's also going to have to dodge a side hole scratch. Okay, so, oh boy, it just, well, this is a rough one, isn't it? It's a tough rack. We thought it was just going to go easy, but nope, it's not. You might bank that one off the rail there by the side. Oh, maybe not because of where that ball is in the side. I don't know. See what she chooses to do. They're a good two-way shot there. Very good. Cassandra wanted me to say that she's Monk's protege. What's she gonna do here? What's going on? She going airborne? She's jumping out the lip kit. Man, these balls are starting to get tied up here a little bit. Boy. She can try to use the cue ball to break these balls out. That was the plan. It kind of worked. At the same time, it just really opened them up for Kim. She's got a ball on the side, a ball on the opposite side. looks like it's bakeable. There it is. I think it's 2 or 3. I can't. I don't know. Cassandra had asked me if I can't remember how she. It was funny. Says, "Let's go, mom. Come on, mama. Let's go." Hey, thanks for watching. It's Joel Joto Milestone Willinston son 9127. Anyways, it's your son, Cassandra. You better you better shoot some pool, man. Yeah, me and your mom go way back. I think when I first met your mom, Emaris was still just a baby. She was tiny. She was just a kid, like a baby. So that's how long it's been since I've been hanging out with your mom. I remember my son telling me, Dad, go over and get like a 30 piece because there was like Diamond Billiards, right? Diamond Billiards right across the street was KFC, and then Del Taco in the same parking lot, and then you went down like a block in the same parking lot, and it was Carl's Jr. And I remember my son going, Dad, go buy a 30 piece, and then she's like, Yeah, go get a 30 piece so we can all eat it. I'm like, You guys are crazy, dude. That'd be like $50 for a 30 piece or something, man. They're expensive. Yeah, we used to hang out with Brian, our buddy Brian Arnold. Um, Man, there was just so many people that we used to hang out with, man, that we just, man, we had a good crowd down there. And I came from a good crowd here that's still, a lot of them are still here, but, um, boy, I don't know what time I'm going to get out here tonight. I wish I still had my motorhome in the parking lot, dude. I'd just go kick it out there and then crash and then wake up and be here. Man, what happened to those days? Those were the days. Those were good old days. Oh yeah, Mark Adams. You see me up in the top right. In Boise, Idaho. From Boise, Idaho area. Um, I lived in Reno, Nevada. Um, Good shot there. Um, Just gonna have to go down table here and be able to create some shape to shoot those balls up in the top right. They don't go in the top left. Which that may open them up a little bit. I don't know if that ball the side will accept it. If so, and she draws it back, that might help. Or stun out, I should say. Yeah, the stun out would be better. So maybe that. It looks like that ball will go. Maybe it doesn't go. I kind of I do like taking that ball first and then coming down here. Because why go down here, go back up there? You know what I mean? And that's fine. You can just follow this ball up or play it in the side. You have options here. She can play it in the side, incorporate a rail on the right, and float down a little bit. That didn't do any favors at all. This might have to be a kick. Can she see part of that ball? Maybe she can. No. So that's going to give Kim a good opportunity. Kim's a new favorite in this game just because the balls are all right down here, you know? What's the easiest way to do it? I like it's like the 1, 6, 3, 2. I don't know. You can also go 2. Yeah, I like the 1, dead stopping it, and then shooting the 6 net. Oh, wow. I don't know. I really thought she was going to play that differently. Because now you have an angle that's going to carry you away from your last ball. But she might be able to play it to the rail and still play the 6 in the top right. It's just, I think she's going to get 50-50 on it. She played safety on it. She blocked. Ball blocker. Good shot. So Cassandra's not coming up too much unless that 8 maybe passes it. Let's see what happens here. But yeah, look at that one. So I think it's 4-4. Let me go up and ask. I'm going to go ask. Cassandra, what's the score? Okay, it's 4-3. 4-3. Sorry, for some reason it's just not marking the score. They're marking it down there on the thing, but it's not coming up on the scoreboard there, and it's not coming up on the scoreboard. So 4-3 is the thing. So like Cassandra's like Filipino, and her brother TJ is her brother up in Reno, or no, I think he's in Carson City or something. But I told her, I said, I go, is your brother white? Is he adopted or something? And she goes, I'm telling him that. Oh, he's a cool guy. Um, I needed him to. He's really good with or like creating stuff, like on Facebook and this and that. Well, I needed some help with something. I called him up. I'm like, hey, bro, I need something done, and it's right down your alley. He had it for me in like 20 minutes. Sent it back to me. I'm like, wow, that's a smart guy. I'm still trying to figure out MySpace. I'm sure nobody on here probably knows what MySpace is. Yay. All right, come on, mama. Sheesh. I wonder what she's shooting with. She's probably, you know what? I bet she's probably got a Jim Pierce cue, or excuse me, a Jeff Purvis cue or something. She's probably got something fancy. So she hung that ball kind of. It's right there. Um, Kim's kind of close to the work. She's got a couple balls, the 6 and the 3 next. Um, Cassandra's trailing one game behind. Is she going to be able to get to? She kind of got a weird angle on this. She's probably going to go for this the ball up in the two ball. Looks like missed it. Cassandra really should have this one. She's going to start with down table, probably come out and make both of these in this corner pocket. She just needs to be careful that she doesn't hook herself with this. Looks like the four ball. She might need to go to the end rail and back out towards the middle of the table a little bit. A little steep, but that's fine. She's going to cut this 11 on the bottom left, and then the cue ball is going to go down towards the what looks like the 12 ball. Make sure that she doesn't hook herself with the 6 ball or the 2 ball. That's fine. That's perfect. She's in good shape. She's going to go 2 rail shape. I would go 2 rail shape towards the middle of the table for this 8. She went 1 rail. That's fine. Just going to be a little bit further away. And she's used to shooting further away shots because she can't really reach. Over. That was a good shot. So it's even 4-4 in a race of 7. The next person to win 3 games wins. It could be Cassandra. It could be Kim. We'll never know because we can't see the scoreboard. But I'll tell you the score. It's 4-4. Okay? I should write this down so I can keep saying it. But anyways, since I have the chance, and I have you guys listening, and I just want to say something before I say some things. We're going to be starting tomorrow at 10 o'clock. We're going to be live streaming table 19, the same table that you're watching now. We'll be live streaming that table starting at 10 and going out, knocking out as much as we can throughout the day. You may see Cassandra and her team, her gang from the 775 come in, and you might see her play tomorrow. Depends on a lot of things. Depend on we have 12 teams. We can only have one team on here at a time, so we don't know who's going to come up and play. It'll be interesting. Thanks for watching. We have 5 watchers, 5 viewers. Probably let us know where you're watching from. Go ahead and share if you're friends with Cassandra or friends with Kim. Maybe they want to watch this. Man, if Cassandra loses this thing, she's going to be coming home on a bus. It's going to be Greyhound. She probably came in like a $10,000 car, be coming home in a freaking $700,000 bus. It's not such a bad thing. She can't drive anyway, so I mean, she's not driving. I don't know where she went. I think they took a break. They were both getting the high-speed wobbles. I get it. You know what I mean? They both want it. It's Kim's birthday. Maybe they went to get a shot. Who knows? Are they down there again? Okay, here we go. Maybe they're doing a bathroom break. They're probably doing a bathroom break because they're both gone. Girls always got to go to the bathroom at the same time. Sure. What are they doing over here? I don't have too many Kim stories, Cassandra, boy, I got a lot. I don't know if I can tell them all, but I don't know. There she is. Yeah, She's gonna go back and watch this. She goes, Mark, what the heck are you talking about? It'll be fun. It will be fun. She's taking a couple practice shots there. Ba bam. Yeah, I mean Reno was really close to Sacramento. It seems like just we're really close. I mean, Boise's so close, far from Sacramento, kind of far from Reno. But I feel like if I'm in Boise or Reno or Sacramento, I feel like I'm back on the West Coast. I feel like I'm home. If I'm I kind of feel that way around North Carolina too. If I'm in that area, I mean I can't you go to a pool hall, you're basically with somebody in every room that you go in, you know. Same with the hard times or when Reno when Diamonds was there or but I don't think they have any pool halls over there in Reno anymore. Ron Williams is watching. Reno, yes. Reno, go Cassandra, yes. We got some viewers. Hey guys, if you can share, Cassandra's rolled up to Boise tonight and she's with her Reno crew and I just met some of these ladies. I haven't met them before, but um, the last time I was in Reno, I went to Cassandra's Woodrow's Tap Room and we made our video. We had a mishap during the making of our film. Um, well, the thing is, we brought our videographer with us that created the movies, and he brought a camera and just took pictures of the whole weekend and made a movie out of it. And you would not believe what happened. One of the guys that went with us was at Woodrow's Tap Room, drank a little too much. Um, one of my buddies says, "Hey, you need to watch him. He's going to fall and hit his head or something." No, no, he's fine. He's fine. Well, I didn't realize how drunk he was because he did fall off the chair, hit his head. It was a mess, dude. Oh my gosh, we had to take him to the hospital. We were in the hospital till like 6 o'clock in the morning, and then we had to jump on the road and be in Sacramento at the hard times for a pool tournament. And we snuck the camera in the ER. We it was it was a lot. It was a lot. Made for some good content though. You know, we got a good little group, a good little crowd hanging out with us, and yeah. But anyways, getting back into this match, 1K in the middle, man. We got some money. I think Cassandra hit the lottery or something. You can tell she came from Reno, man. She's all about that money. She ain't messing around. Dude, she even brought her shape ups. Those shoes make her look taller, I think. Yeah, she's a favorite down here. Like I was talking to a lady from Montana. She was in Arizona. She goes, "Oh, I heard Cassandra's coming," and she's one of the favorites in the tournament. Like, um, there's all these good players, right? And they all like Cassandra told me, "Don't tell anybody I'm coming," but then she just advertised it. Like, I thought you told me not to tell anybody you're coming, but then you like advertise that you're coming. I don't get it. What? What? Let's see. She's really dominating this. She needs the 8 ball. And Kim really needs to. Oh man, that's not going to cut it. Cassandra's got a free roll on this ball. She could just follow this ball up a little bit or dead stop it. She's going to be fine. I forgot about that ball on the left hand side, but like just get that ball in the jaws. If you don't make it, it's there. There it is. That's going to put her at 5-4 in a race to 7, guys. Um, I'm sorry that the scoreboard's not working. It's working down there for them. They're marking up the score. They're doing what they're supposed to do, but it's not working. You can't see it on our score. It's an overlay, and it's not showing up. And I think it's maybe because we took the tournament bracket off, so it didn't mess with anything. So the it's not going to mess with the bracket or anything for the tournament because it's separate, But we're still live streaming. I asked if we could live stream, so he set it up so we could do this. So um, at least we get to see it and hear some commentary and see some good friends. Kim's it's her birthday. It is her birthday. Whose break is it? It's that looks like it's Kim breaking. Anyways, I'm glad that she's. I'm glad that Cassandra's here in the room. Makes me feel good. You know what I mean? I can't tell you how many hours we're like pool hall junkies, like the movie. Um, we always had antics going on. Um, we outlasted like 3 owners of like Diamond Billiards. I want to try to remember all the pros that I seen in Diamond Billiards. I seen SCBB in Diamond Billiards. I uh, was hanging out with Gabe Owens. I told Gabe to meet me down there when I got off of work. We met at Diamond Billiards. Who else? Mika Eminem. I was playing pool one night on the table that Monk used to play on. I think table 8 is the number of it. But I was just stroking in balls, playing. I turned around and Mika's standing there, and I'm like, man, I felt like prey because I knew who Mika was. I know he's like, and he came in. Players would come in just to say hi to Monk, and I'm talking like players would come in just to test out to see how they were doing because they were moving up the ladder in the pool world and they just want to see where they were at, and they would come seek Monk out to play him. And the thing was, people would just give Monk money. They'll play whatever for 500, whatever for 700, whatever for 1,000, and he didn't even have the money because people would back him. People love him. He's the only player that I ever seen get a standing ovation at the U.S. Bar Box Championships at the Sands Regency. I'm talking every single pro that you can think of was at that event. Now, Monk drove me down there that year. He drove me to the U.S. Bar Box Championships. Didn't say a word. He didn't say anything. He said, you know what he said? I get in the car and he goes, buckle your seatbelt. So I buckled my seatbelt. He didn't say a word until we were getting off. We went all the way on the freeway, all the way down, all the way till we're turning off to the stands. And he looked at me and says, you're standing up on your shot. Not that I'm paying attention to you. I just happened to be there at the same time so I noticed you're standing up in your shot. I'm like, okay. And then we get out and he looks at me and I'm kind of following him and he goes, I gotta go talk to a guy. I'll see you later. Oh my gosh, that was the 8 ball. That would have put her at like 6. That would have put her on the hill for this game. But she's still in good. The 8 ball's in a good position. Um, I see a ticky shot off of this 7 ball, and to get him, bring her behind this 3, or she would use the ticky off the 3. Now she's going to have to. Could she kick it in? That's a weird kick. Um, Whatever happens here, she's going to get ball in hand, or I don't know here. Didn't hit it. No, scratched. Ball in hand for Kim. Man, she is really wishing she made that 8 because she was shooting really good. Right in the middle of my monk story, and I'm probably just talking. And oh yeah. So, anyways, getting back to this monk story while we let Kim run some balls here. She's got to run all the solids, and then end with the 8 ball to win. Oh man, that's. Oh man, I don't know. That left it really long. Hope that ball goes. Oh, at least it was. Oh my gosh, they both went. She's a little bit straight on this 3. How's she going to get down there? This is kind of a weird shot. She's got to either make a ball or get safety here. Anyways, you go into this tournament. They start going down the line. They get about halfway through the front line of the first day of the U.S. Barball Championships, and he says, "I only have to say one name, Monk, Mr. Warren Costanza," and he got a standing ovation. And I'm like, wow, dude, I know this guy and hang with him every day, and it's just weird that he's getting the standing ovation. So, a couple weeks later, I go, Monk, how'd you feel about that standing ovation that you got the other day? That was pretty wild, huh? And he says, well, I won 11 major titles in my lifetime. And then I remember some kid going, I'm going to be a champion. And he goes, I already am. Oh my gosh, Monk just kills me. That's going to put her on, I think she's 6 on the hill in a race of 7, I think, because it was 4-5. So I think that was the hill. So she's on the hill. She needs one more game, and I think, if I'm correct, Kim needs 2 games. So it's getting down to it. Cassandra could pull this off. You never know. I heard that they have a nice little pool room, and I've kind of seen like some players play over there, and they were talking about it earlier. They got a diamonds 7-foot and a diamond 9-foot. All you need is a diamond 9-foot. You can play one pocket. That's all you need. You know what I mean? Or you can play sets on 7-foot. You can have fun with a 7 and a 9-foot. If somebody's walking back there, they're looking at cues and stuff, and you know they can. You know, they don't know we're doing a live stream, and it's not like we have it roped off. For this big tournament that we had not too long ago, we had it roped off. We have these brass things, like you're going to the movies, just have ropes all the way around the tables. People are still like going under them, trying to get, right, dude, come on, man. Like, you don't see these ropes? Like, here we go. It's starting off fast. She's shooting like she needs to redeem herself here. That one went right into the rail. All right, let's see what Cassandra has with the solids. Let me check the comments here, guys. I haven't been watching the comments. 11 watchers. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Mark Adams from Boise, Idaho. We're in opening in June in Reno called the Shark Den. Shark Den. Shark's Den. That sounds scary. Cool. More information on that one. That sounds cool. The Tambalion in Reno has 9-foot table now, and also three 9 foot, 9 tables and three 9 foot. That's cool. I like that. New ones, Rassens or diamonds. I have shot on I shot on the very first Rassen 7-foot table. Okay. Um, Carla Jean owns it. Carla Jean Beer. She's playing in this tournament, but she's not here now. She owns Billiards of Idaho, but she has the very first 7-foot Rassen table, and she says, and they told her it was the first one. She says, "Can I get paperwork on that saying it's the first one?" Yeah, they gave it to her. She has it in her game room in her store. So when you go in, you want to buy like a cue or a shaft, and you want to play with it first, and she lets you shoot on that table. And it's a nice little table. I'll tell you what, it shoots good. Um, but diamonds, if you're going to play in tournaments, you might as well get used to diamonds because they're just a premier table. When I was in Reno, that's all I didn't play on Monk's table a lot, but I played on the one, I think table one is what they called it or something. It was like, but it was right across from Monk's table, and I spent all my time on that table. And then when he was gone, then I would play on Monk's table. But mostly you would just play one pocket on that table throughout the whole day, which is what we're doing mostly here at. We're playing a lot of one pocket every day over here in Boise. We got a group of guys. I'm kind of mentoring maybe one of them and just playing, kind of showing him some shots. I loaned him a book called, what do you call it? Oh, good shot here. Ooh, a little close to her work there, though. What are you going to do here? That's a steep cut. If you go for this shot, you can one rail that thing, and it's better than cutting that thing. She's cutting it? Oh. Okay, I guess I didn't see that shot. I thought that was the 8 ball. My bad. That was a good shot. But it kind of lined these balls up so Kim can play safe because she knows that's a combo. Oh, she's kind of weird on this 13. When I first went to Reno, check this out. Oh, shoot, good shot. And it's going to give her a shot on the 8. Maybe not to cut it, but to bank it. Oh my gosh, she shot it in. It's going to be 5-6. Cassandra's still on the hill. Like I said, man, if she don't pull this off, she's going to be sleeping on the park. You know what I'm saying? She'll be coming home on a Greyhound. Jeez, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of pennies. Anyways, yeah, I lived in Reno. I had a lot of fun. 4-inch pockets, holy crap. 4-inch pockets, my goodness. 4-inch pockets are tough. These are probably 4 1/4. No, they're probably, yeah, they got it. These are big pockets, but 4-inch pockets are tough. Those are like double shimmed or something. Okay, it's coming down to it. Kim is really starting to shoot. She's starting to turn it on. I'm surprised that Kim wanted to shoot, but she's a player. She likes to play, and um, I'm glad that they shot. I mean, I'm glad that Cassandra um, found somebody to play, and I always want people to play. I mean, this is a pool hall. This is where you come to do it. Now we have 16 7-foot diamonds, and we have 6 9-foot diamonds or excuse me, did I say that right? 16 7 foot and 6 9 foot. That's what I meant to say. And they're all diamond tables. They all match. They look all the same color as this one. Great for tournaments. We have so many tournaments. We had a big one last week that was like 4 days. We have this one this week. We have two more next weekend, or not next weekend, next month, some big ones. Um, and then we have annual tournaments that are coming up, like the Steiner and the Rooster, and those are big tournaments. So, yeah, it's just getting to be that season where there's going to be like 550 and under tournaments, and it's a lot of fun. I'm usually here doing the voice, and I enjoy doing it. I'm glad that I could do this for Cassandra, but this is going to be the last one tonight because I could be back here early tomorrow, and I'm gonna get up and want to eat breakfast or eat something in the morning. So she's still going here. What is available? 5 ball. Okay, what else is available here? The 3 ball maybe. The 3 ball is, but you have a 7 ball. Is that the 7 or the 8? 7. I think that the man, she's in good. She's in good. I think that 8 ball goes. There's no reason that 8 ball shouldn't go. So you make this ball, overcut it. Oh man, I don't know. She had a good opportunity getting out. Um, what does uh, what does Cassandra have here? She's got some problems, but she can get a ball in hand here to start off. She could just roll up that 12 and then get ball in hand and start. But she's aggressive. I really thought she was going to get ball in hand, and that's going to lose you. That's going to lose you the match. Shooting wild like that, letting the cue ball go. I know she started off good with a good make and then a good second ball, but then I then huh huh. I do not understand that shot, but it still goes. So is that the one down there? Is that why she shot that? Okay, so that one ball, Cassandra can mess around here, and she can cut this ball down here. That's like looks like the 15, and cut it to the our right side of that ball or her left side of that ball, and just play safety like she just did. That's exactly what. But she needed to come off just a little bit more so that she was hooked. What's going to happen here? Oh, that worked out good for Cassandra here. Because check this out. She can just make this one down here in the bottom left and then have a free shot on this ball up on the right hand corner. She's looking good here. She can do this. As long as she doesn't get the cue ball stuck on the end rail or below that whatever ball is on the left and doesn't hook herself with the 8 or the 1. Oh, she decided to choose that one. That's good. That's even better. That's even better than what I had came up with. All right, hopes and dreams right here. I don't know where she was going with that, but I have no idea where that was. Cassandra, where were you going there? Let's see with these comments. I've seen the comments going. The car. I did hear about the car saying okay, that was it. I think Cassandra won it. Holy crap! Well, that's it, guys. We have a race. That was race to 7. I think Cassandra got it, and that's it. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey, will you guys stop the stream? Cassandra, stop the stream.